Hey, Walker Ed Amick again for Kids First. Couple things. First of all, it's just a little bit over a month away, Kids First is. It's November the 19th. We're going to need your help. So if you would like to donate something, please get in contact with us. You can call us. Well, first of all, Facebook page is the best way to get in touch with us. Or you can call 752-5854, leave a message. It may take a few days for us to get back to you. Or if you have something you'd like to donate, take it to the bowling alley here in Scottsburg, and Sherry Kilburn will take care of it for you. If she's not there, you can just drop it off and tell them it's for her. Now, I told you about the auction. You know what we do. We're trying something a little new this year, a little different. We've never done this before, and I don't even know that it's going to work. But we're having a program called Caring for Kids. And here's the way it's going to work. Within the next 10 days, I would say, we're going to deposit some boxes in businesses around town. And it'll have either the Kids First logo on it or the Caring for Kids logo. And what we're hoping that you might do is a gently used toy, or purchase a new toy and put it in that box. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with it. Here's a spoiler alert. If you have children that are Santa Claus age, they don't need to watch it from this point on, okay? So shut me off. Most of you probably already have. Anyway, here's what we want to do. We've talked to the Austin Fire Department and the Scottsburg Fire Department. And we said, if we're able to collect a huge number of toys, would it be possible for you to have a time at your individual firehouses where parents could come and pick out some toys for their children without their children being with them? And the idea behind all of this is for people to be able to give their children some toys and give them the opportunity to say, this came from Santa Claus, or this was from Mom and Dad. We sat down and we thought about it, and we thought, when kids go back to school after the Christmas break, and they say, Santa Claus brought me this and brought me that. A lot of kids Santa Claus didn't bring anything to. So we want to try to fill that gap. And I know there's other places that do that too. But with our local fire departments helping, having these open nights where the parents can come and pick out a few toys for their children, we have to depend on the honesty of people when they come. But it just seems like a good thing to do. It just seems like the right thing to do. And the entire week before Kids First, or the week of Kids First, when we're out the Knights of Columbus setting up, you can bring toys out there. You can buy something at the auction and give it right back to us if you want. We don't know, we don't know how to do it. We don't know what age toys you should buy, but we do know that, kids think about Santa Claus, and we want to help in a small way. But it's going to take a huge number of toys. And so that's why, once again, we're turning to you. You have always answered the call. And again, this county is so giving, but the problem is so many people have their hands out, and as they should. There's so many organizations that do so much good. So whether this is a success or not, we don't know, but we're going to try it. So later on, when I have a list of the businesses where these boxes will be, I'll come back and tell you. I'm hoping by the end of this week, we'll have those boxes distributed or by the middle of the next week. So I'm hoping within the next 10, 11, 12 days, we'll have boxes around in Austin and Scottsburg that if you're in some place and you see a, I'm not going to tell you what price toy to buy, but if you see something that, for on the clearance aisle in the toys, it's marked $10 and it was a $29 toy, you might think about us. You might think about this program. I'm going to leave that up to you. It's going to be up to you whether this is a success or not, or something we tried and seemed like a good idea and it didn't work. Anyway, so that's how it's going to work. We're calling it Caring for Kids. And we're not trying to take away from anybody else. We're just trying to augment what's already there. Because we all know that there are children that won't have anything for Christmas. So we're trying to help on both ends. We're trying to help children and families in needs, and not just at Christmas time, but all year long. And that's what this auction does, all year long. We give out aid all year long. And we're going to need your help. Donations are a little slow this year. I'm not going to even lie about that. So we need your items. And if you're going to donate an item, think about what somebody might want to buy if they were watching our auction, To some people, a power drill, electric drill would be a great thing. Other people, microwave and it doesn't have to be anything that expensive because we have something for everybody at our auction. So what I've said today in these 7 or 8 minutes, give some thought. If you feel in your heart that you can help us, if you feel like there's anything that you can do, or someone, here's the important thing. Someone that can put their hands on somebody who works someplace that can say, I bet you I can donate a bunch of toys. That would be great. And we could use your help with that. Because none of this happens without you. All I am is the messenger here. And that's simply what I am, the messenger. But I know that everybody that buys something from our auction or donates something from our auction has a caring heart. There's no question about that. And so I'm going to ask you just to think a little bit more this year about what you could do to help us with this endeavor about caring for kids, toys for children at Christmas. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank the Austin Fire Department and the Scottsburg Fire Department for even being willing to take this on. And quite frankly, they've always been huge supporters. And so help us if you can. And remember, we got coming up November the 19th. I mean, almost a month away. I mean, it's just a couple days over a month now. And, they're working almost every night putting these things together. And final closing. I said I wouldn't go this long, but I just feel like it's important. Final closing announcement. If you've got something, the sooner you get it to us, because we're already making up the lots for everything. So the sooner you get it to us, we can get it slotted in these lots. So we need your help. I'm asking for your help again. And it's not just me asking. I'm just the mouthpiece. It's the children and families that need help in Scott County that's asking. Let's just be honest. They're the people. And without you, none of this is possible. We can have 14,000 things to auction off. But if you don't watch and you don't participate and you don't help us, we'll go no place and we'll raise no money. We're not trying to set any records here. All we're trying to do, whatever we raise, we're happy with. We're not going to be setting up a roadblock. We're not going to be selling brownies or whatever. Nothing wrong with that. We just don't do it. We only raise money one time a year, and we've only got one chance. And we need you to band together and help us. So please, remember, November the 19th, live at the Knights of Columbus Hall. It's on our YouTube channel, and it's on our Facebook page, live. You can watch both of those and bid, and it's on channel 184 of Spectrum Cable. Or you can come to the Knights of Columbus. So give some thought about caring for kids and buying a toy and depositing it in the box. And I will be back and give you a list of where the businesses are. And hopefully they'll display it in some prominent place so when you go in. You know, I'm hoping the banks will let us put a box there, and some of the restaurants and some of the other businesses. But we need your help. So just don't think with your head, think with your heart, because that's what we do. We think with our heart, and the decisions aren't always right, but we do the best we can. So I'm Walker at Amick. Thank you, and stay tuned. And remember, Kids First is November 19th. Caring for Kids, toy donation, coming up real soon. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everything you do for this organization. And I know everybody else in the organization does too, because I'm a very small part of it. I'll see you soon. Thanks.